Hello there, Luis Ponce here from mindbodymotion. Starting a new series to share some very good information that will keep you mobile, energized throughout the day, and most important, avoiding injuries. I look into the World Health Organization to find out about the term of being old, and there's different parts of the world. Being 60 years old, you consider being old. Some of the areas 65, United States is 70. So, but in my mind, I'm thinking I'm crossing 66 right now. I'm gonna be 67 soon. And what it comes down to is like, how well are you able to move? What does it feel for you to get old? I mean, when you have a knee pain or hip joint pain or something that is hurting, right away we say, well, it must be my age. And you go to the doctor and then you get just that answer, like, well, it's just not normal for your age. I always thought that if you keep yourself mobile and you do your basic motions, you work with your breath, connecting your body properly, you keep your body, in better range of motion. So what I'm after is having an idea of creating a program, an exercise program for you to do, that will be easy for you to follow. But many times we continue to do the same mistake. We continue to play, whatever sport we like to play, even though we are hurting. We know there's gonna be a hurting, but we still go and do it. We don't stop and think about why are we feeling that pain. The regular thing that I see with my clients is that one part of the body gets overworked and they start getting restrictions. Once you have restrictions on one part of your body, we're gonna start losing our balance. The body gets out of balance, the right hip gets really tight, the left hip gets kind of loose, and then we start shifting too much as we walk or do any other sports, if you run or play any other sport. So what I'm after is to really show you something that it will be easy for you to do, and having the proper information for you to start changing the muscle memory that you had for many years. If you have the proper frequency, the proper volume of doing the exercises and the intensity with a good quality of motion, your body's going to start changing and coding a different muscle memory ingram in there. So to start out with this series, we're going to start from the floor decompression exercises for you to start understanding how to come out from the floor. If you're afraid to falling or you have had incidents where you're falling, then you want to be remembering the balance and equilibrium are the most important parts that we want to keep in our system. Because when you lose your balance and equilibrium, nothing really is going to work. If you're really flexible, who cares if you're flexible and you're not able to have a good coordination and balance and equilibrium? Okay, so mobility is the first part of your exercise program. So we're going to start working on really understanding how to stretch your back, the back of your legs, the front of your legs. So we're going to start with a very basic part. So many times when we want to stretch our hamstrings, we try to bend, okay, without respecting the position of your lower back. Okay, especially if you have a lumbar issue, a herniated disc, etc., that's going to be very difficult for you to do that. So I'm going to show you a reference on how to start working from this position and keeping yourself against the wall and creating an arch on your lower back that is just the thickness of your hand and the width of your hand is how much is the neutral lumbar spine should have. Okay. So as you go flat against the wall, I need you just to put your hips, your shoulders back, and then create an arch where you just have enough space to pass your hand through. Okay, once you're there, start bringing your belly button against your spine, and you're gonna feel some pressure on your hand. Okay? And as you keep that tension in there, you wanna continue on inhaling. And as you keep on inhaling and exhaling only 20% out, you're gonna start elevating your rib cage towards the ceiling, okay? Once you have this position, if you wanna decompress a little more, you can use some blocks right here to start pushing yourself up, making sure that everything is in position. You're gonna hold this position for 20 seconds, 10 seconds, or as much as you can to get started. Okay, you see how my feet are pointing forward, so that makes it easier for me to do that. So now I'm gonna bring my toes towards me, making sure that I have still the proper arch on my lower back. And I keep lengthening my legs. Okay, if you continue having that tension and squeezing your quads, now you're driving your hamstrings with an intention of having the quadricep lengthening your hamstring. Okay, very different than just leaning over and try to touch your toes. Okay, so once you reach that position, you can hold it again and make sure you have a good position for your back again. Now I'm gonna bend my legs. Now continue having my arch here. I'm gonna lean as much as I can. So this is as much as I can do. Okay, once in that position, I'm gonna lengthen again. See, it's harder now to lengthen. So this is a good way to practice. As you get better, you're gonna be able to remove the boxes and go down to the floor, and that will be much easier for you to do. Okay, so the same situation here. I'm gonna look for my arch right here, lengthening, and then right here. Okay, I just need a little bit. Again, making sure my shoulders are back, not my elbows. Okay, because that puts my shoulders forward. Okay, making sure I'm in a good position. Good. The back of your legs and lean forward. Okay, again, you can also decompress a little bit here to get a better lengthening of your hamstrings. So I'm borrowing some height. Okay, you can go against the wall. And see how the shoulders wants to go forward. So make sure that you don't do that. So I'm gonna be just right here. That makes it easy for me to keep my elbows back. Okay, so again, from here, if I wanna lean over, I can just bend my legs and keep the proper position on my spine. It's not about stretching it's not about stretching your muscles, it's about keeping your lumbar spine in position, okay? Because that's what the most important thing is to keep your joints in the proper position, not how far are you able to move forward. All right, so practice these exercises, see how you feel, then move on into the next section of exercises you're gonna be following up on the next video. We'll talk to you soon, and let us know how you like this video. Have any questions, let us know.